two of the best things in life, music and wine. In this episode, we'll take a look inside the Healdsburg Wine and Food Experience Zinfandel Music Pairing Seminar, where we use different genres of music to demonstrate the various styles of Zinfandel. And we had fun. It is a day of Zinfandel. Are you ready to rev your Zin engines? Fantastic seminar today. We've got 6 wines in front of us. And what we've done is today is focused on wine and music. Zinfandel and music. So the wines are separated into sort of 3 categories: jazz and rock, and sort of a bluesy feel. You know, Zinfandel to me is one of those grape varieties that is so unique, and really it's called America's heritage grape, but we think of it as California's own. You can go from Mendocino to Temecula to Lodi to the Sierra foothills to Contra Costa County in the Bay Area, Napa, Sonoma. So many incredible Zinfandels are produced in this state. You know, Zin comes in so many, as I mentioned, styles. You can have elegant, sort of classic claret style Zin. You can have big, huge, full-bodied, drippy with fruit kind of Zin. You can have fortified. You can have late harvest. You can have, of course, white Zinfandel. These first 2 wines, to me, just had this sing of elegance. So first one is Rodney Strong.
Honored to be able to lead this off here with our Rodney Strong Old Vine Zinfandel. Real quick note about this, we try to make this in a claret style, so we're harvesting this fruit at 24.5 bricks to bring it in at a little lower alcohol, make it very food friendly. So the original vines for this were planted in 1930. They're taller than I am at this point. They're all head trained.
But you see why I paired it with that wine, because that wine is elegant, that wine is fresh, puts you right into relaxation mode. So my wine description was an elegant, lighter style Zin with red berry spiciness, sleek and stylish. And he said, Misty is a sultry, elegant rendition of a jazz classic. It makes you swoon, sway, and sip. Wine number 2, Sagacio Family Vineyards.
That original planting makes up about 40% of this wine. It has about 9% Petit Syrah, and what we're looking for and what I feel like I see in the wine is just that blending and the really well-integrated flavors and coherence of the wine.
So beautiful wine, a little richer in style to me, but still that zesty elegance to it. Wine description, a marriage of soft smoothness with a kick of spicy sass. A medium full-bodied with undertones of earthiness and depth. Any thoughts on those first 2 wines? Actually, let me have your opinion.
Just 2 wines show the incredible diversity of style that you can find in Zinfandel. I wouldn't necessarily say in a blind tasting that either was Zinfandel, and yet they're very much Zinfandel, which is, I think, what makes this varietal so interesting.
Wine number 3 is Raffinelli.
80% of those vines are over 100 years old, all dry farmed.
A rich, bold, red fruited Zin, dripping with succulent fruit flavors. It's a classic when it comes to old style Zin. Music description, just like an old Zin, something is old in style but smooth and sultry rock. It tells a story just like this wine. Now, something in the way she moves.
You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around now, it may show. I don't know. I don't know.
Our other rock and roller here. Now we're getting into some rock and roll. All right, this is Rombauer.
In our classic Zin, a lot of the fruit that goes into this wine comes from the Sierra foothills. We think it gives you that great, bold fruit, nice spice notes to it, big, in-your-face Zin. That's what we want to do. That's our style.
It's delicious, and it actually works just perfectly for the song. Lush, showy, powerhouse. You know, Rombauer wines have that intensity. They have that power, that rock star quality to them.
Purple haze all in my brain. Lately things just don't seem the same. Purple haze all around. Don't know if I'm going up or down.
Could not be better. Purple haze, you put a spell on me. All right? I think that describes Zinfandel pretty well. Stylistically, you see that difference. It's just not a monotone grape variety. It makes wines of all styles and blends. Our final set of wines, we're gonna go a little bluesy, aren't we? And we're gonna kick off with Bialy.
We've been making wine since 1942, legally since 1991. So you have in your glass the Black Chicken Zinfandel that Aldo Bialy started making when he was 13 years old. We think of ourselves as preservationists, and we want to preserve these old vines, and we focus on vineyards that are planted before 1950. Treat these wines gentle in nature, so they dance upon your palate like 1,000 tiny angels.
I love that.
Heard about a love giving sight to the blind. My baby's love me cause the sun to shine. She's my sweet little flame. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little orphan boy.
I wanted to end with this wine, the Ridge Geyserville. It's such a unique wine.
I'm part of the winemaking team at Ridge. Got 200 acres of old vine, Zinfandel, Carignan, Petit Syrah, little Alicante Boucher. We started making our Geyserville in 1966 and been making it every year since.
It's often hard to find 100% Zinfandel because it's complemented by so many other grape varieties. Such a unique wine to end. I wanted to end it with it because it blends so many things that are so great about Zinfandel and the history of Zinfandel and this idea of field blends and what that brings to the history of the whole palette of Zinfandel. We want you guys to get out there and taste other Zinfandels. Thank you all. Go enjoy your Zinfandel. Thanks for joining me on this episode. We'll see you next time for our final episode of Zinfandel Live, where we'll take you to the Dallas, Texas home of celebrity chef Kent Rathbun to discover unexpected Zin and food pairings.